unless you're don't buy a Tesla unless you're going to Uber it. When I saw that Tesla, I'm like, God, that's an expensive car to use in an Uber service.
Well, you can charge more for it. Your man probably paid extra because on Uber you have different options for rides. There's the cheap one.
Yeah, Uber X. He told me actually it was Uber X. So.
Well then that's fortunate. But you can pay for it's called like Uber Green or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's Uber Black, which is like
that's the fancy stuff.
Escalades and the fancy stuff. So people who drive Teslas or other electric vehicles, they can be put in their own category, and it's called like Uber Green or something like that for electric vehicles or hybrid vehicles, and they can charge a little bit more for that.
What would you call Ubering your 1995 250,000-mile Honda Element?
I don't even think I could do it because I've only got 2 seats, including the driver's seat. That could pose if there's more than one passenger, that could pose a bit of a problem.
But you know what? That could be called Uber cheap. One person. You could charge really low prices.
Yeah, do you really need to be going where you're going? Is it that important?
if so, get him my 2-seater.
If you're calling me for a ride, you are really desperate. You have got many bigger problems than the lack of a vehicle. If you're calling me.
Why did you take your back seats out? And where are they anyway? Where do you have them?
I put them in my storage. Put them in my storage unit because I don't need them.
Yeah, I know.
And really, they knew this. Like they made that vehicle for people who want to go on camping trip and outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
The seat, you can take the back seats out in 60 seconds. Yeah. No tools needed. They just clip in. They just clip into the floor. You take them out in less than 60 seconds. So that I put them in my storage unit. I haven't looked at them ever since.
Right.
And it offers up so much. Also, for another thing is the back seat. It's 2 separate seats. It's not a bench seat.
Right. So that's helpful.
So only 4 people at most can be in that vehicle, which makes it not good for big families.
Right.
With a big family with an SUV, you want that 5th seat to get your little funky popped out another kid. You can squeeze that little fucker in the middle. And so,
Jackson, man.
I can count on one hand the times in my life that I've had to drive more than one person anywhere. So I don't think I'll ever.
Do you not have any friends? Do you not have any friends?
I have a couple friends, but even I don't. Usually, if I need to drive one, it's usually just one at a time.
All right. What do your friends say about your car? What year is it again? 2007 Honda Element?
2006.
Oh, it's a 6.
They say, sorry, it's not working right, Jackson. I know you're stressed out about it, Jackson. That's what they say about it. They say, Jackson, I hope you're doing okay about your car. That's what they say about it. All I do is complain about it like I'm complaining to you.
Oh, you're not complaining. You're making me laugh.
But actually, another nice thing is that taking out the rear seats, it greatly improves the visibility. So when I'm turning my head and looking around for turns, taking out those seats just opens the rear windows so much more. So it's safer to drive.
You do have a big head like me. You know that, right? I have a big head, and you inherited my big head.
I have an ego issue.
You do? So do I. You're not even a Leo like me. You don't have a big ego, Poppy.
No, I have a huge ego.
No, you don't. You're very humble. My sweet love.
I'm very humble. I'll tell you myself. That's how humble I am.
You know what I was thinking about today? I was thinking about Betty. Remember Betty from the Food Line?
Betty Friedan?
I don't know her last name. She was the server who served you the food at the University of Miami when you were in school.
Oh, nice lady who worked in the dining hall.
Yeah, she loved you. Remember when we went into the Winn-Dixie and she came over to hug you and say hello to you and tell me what a wonderful son I have?
She was very kind.
She was. Yeah. You are wonderful.
Listen, if there's one group of people in life that you need to at least pretend to be nice to, it's people that make your food.
Yeah, but you didn't pretend. That's why she loves you.
Even if you don't believe it, even if you have to just pretend or fake it.
Well, it makes sense, but you didn't fake it.
Don't forget over the people that make your food. For Christ's sake.
Christ's sake, we're crying
out
loud.
Don't get mad
Jesus,
at your doctors.
Mary and Joseph.
Don't get mad at your pizza.
$6,000.
It's cool at the restaurant because when we're on break at the restaurant, we hang out in the back. So it's cool just to talk to the wait staff at the restaurant, you know, and just to see how they chat with each other and how they talk and how they.
Do they complain about the customers?
The customers are assholes, yeah. I guess if they don't tip well.
What do they
One
say?
One guy asked me for help on spelling an English word. His English was not good.
Yeah.
So he's like, how do you spell? The word was like expectation or something like that.
Right.
I guess that's how you spell it. I don't know.
You know how to spell it, Jackson. You're a Mensa member. Come on.
I'm not. No, I'm a Densa member. But that was the only interaction I had with the guy. He asked me how to spell a word, and that was the end of the conversation. That was cool.
Jackson, do you remember when they tested your IQ in elementary school?
Yeah, I failed.
No, you did not. You put you in gifted. They wanted to put you in gifted.
It was a pass-fail.
No, it was not. Jackson, they sent me your scores. I know what your IQ is. Do you know?
Well, you can just pad out those numbers. That you know,
Jackson.
it's like Hollywood accounting.
Jackson, that's
like
not true.
like
You
look,
don't
like
know. That's
working
not
the
true.
books.
They wanted to put you in gifted in 3rd grade, and I wouldn't let them.
Well, they have quotas to meet. They got to have so many gifted kids, and you know.
That's not true. Do you know what your IQ is?
I'm on the ass end of the bell curve.
The ass end? Is that next to the hole?
No, I'm on the leeward side of the bell curve.
The wee word? What does that mean?
The leeward. The
leeward.
side.
Jackson. Yeah, I know what your IQ is. It's very high. Do you care?
I'll be happy if it's 2 digits. I'll be satisfied. I won't ask for any more than that.
It's not 2 digits. I'm sorry.
I should be satisfied with that. Well, hey,
It's
1 digit.
not.
You got to start somewhere.
It's 3 digits, my love. You poor thing. I'm sorry. You don't like being smart and intelligent. But you're my son. What else would you be?
Well, thank God I'm not then.
Yeah, you are. What else would you be?
Bullet.
You're my boy. You're my boy.
All right, I'm coughing a bunch. I gotta get
I
going.
love you. Jackson, do you have any nice words to say to me? Like, oh, I know. Let's sing the Barney song. Shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, if you want.
I love you. You love me. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I love you, Jackson.
I love you.
I love you. I love
you too, Mom.
I love you like 1,000.
I will, or could you coordinate with Keith on what day